Is this color green or blue? Well, it's something in the middle, isn't it? How would you describe this person? Is he tall or short? Well, he's taller than average, but he's not super tall. Welcome to Real Language Learning. In both these cases, it would be very useful to use the ending ish. In English, ish is used at the end of words, usually numbers, colors, or other adjectives, to describe something that is approximate or vague. This is used only in an informal context, usually in spoken English. Let's consider some examples. Let's say that you are wearing a sweater. The color is mostly blue, but not completely blue. It's a combination of blue and gray. Mostly blue and a little bit of gray. How can you describe this color? You could say, the sweater is bluish. Or, if you want to be more specific, you can say, the sweater is grayish blue. If you are using two colors, the color with the ish is to a lesser degree. So, grayish blue means mostly blue with some gray. On the other hand, bluish gray means mostly gray with some blue. If you just use one color, then you can say it is bluish or it is grayish, depending on your view of the color. So we often will use ish with colors. Another example, if something is green, but it is not a dark green and not a very light green, what could you say? It is a lightish green. If you say it is light green, then that is very specific. But if it is not very light, then you can say lightish green. When we are describing colors, we can also use the word almost. It is almost blue. That means the same thing as it is bluish. Let's talk about how to use ish when using numbers. Let's say you are inviting some friends over your house for dinner. They ask what time to come. You do not have a very strict schedule or specific time, so you say, come at 7-ish. Come at 7-ish could mean come at 6:50 or 7:15, etc. It means come anytime around 7 approximately. Another example, the movie will finish at 8:45-ish. So 8:45, 8:50, 8:40, sometime around 8:45. 8:45-ish. You can also use this when talking about prices. How much is it? It's about 200-ish, about $200. Or we can use ish when describing someone's age. How old is he? He is 50-ish years old. We often use the words about or around with ish to express this too. For example, he is about 50-ish, or he looks to be around 50-ish years old, or my guess is about 50, 55-ish, which means between 50 or 55 approximately. So around and about can be used with numbers. Some other ways to use ish with adjectives would be when describing people or things. For example, she is tallish. It means she is not short. She is perhaps taller than average, but she is not very tall. She is tallish. Another useful thing to know when you are using adjectives in this way is that you can use the words sort of or kind of to express the meaning that something is approximate to. And we often will combine these words with ish. For example, she is sort of tall, or she is kind of tall, or she is kind of tallish. Basically, it has the same meaning. When we are using adjectives, like we did earlier, tall, blue, something like that, we would not use words about or around. We generally will just use the words kind of, sort of, or a little. And when we use numbers, we will not say kind of, sort of, or a little. We would just use around or about. So that's a good thing to remember. Let's review. Let's practice. The sweater is bluish. The sweater is grayish blue. The sweater is sort of grayish blue. It is a lightish green. She is tallish. She is kind of tallish. Come at 7-ish. Come around 7-ish. The movie will finish at 8:45-ish. The movie will finish about 8:45-ish. He is 50-ish years old. He is about 50, 55-ish. Okay, so now you know how to use ish. Write one sentence using ish in the comments below. Let us see how you do. Thanks for watching. See you next time. If you like this video, please be sure to like it down below and subscribe. That way you can see more videos like this.